we may need to start the quiz the second half of tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how things are going. So start setting it tonight. Make sure you're looking over your notes. You guys got all the guided notes. You've corrected all your homework answers. Ask questions.
Yeah. So if we can dive into this practice test or practice quiz, excuse me, and start going over it together, maybe, and you guys study that, maybe we can start that quiz earlier tomorrow because we have Thursday will be rough. And we don't have school Friday. We don't want to carry, and then we don't have school Monday. This would carry over to Tuesday, which I would forget what we're even teaching. I'd probably forget most of your names. What's up, Jules? All right, let's take a look at this real quick. Guys, what the heck are you doing? I could have went to had them copies made and passed them out already. So I think I'm gonna have to start doing this.
I have to work on some conditioning in here.
Thanks, guys. You guys got one for yourself. All right, thank you. Wait, I didn't want you to pass out the practice quiz too.
Ignore the practice quiz.
Yeah, put that away, guys. Put that away. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were passing out the same thing. My fault. Okay, guys, let's look at the practice. That's okay. Let's save some time. Let's look at these notes here. Again, very, very simple. Very, very simple. Guys, this is the same thing. Don't get freaked out. I told you guys this. When you see this, f of x equals 2x plus 5, what is f of x another name for? Y. It's the same thing as this, guys. And you guys have been doing that for how long? That's an equation of a line. We're going to plug numbers in for x to get y. We're going to graph it. That's all it is. So don't freak out when you see it in notation form. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Guys, anytime we plug x's in and are not given to you, we want to use this domain because it gives us a fair representation. Always, we want to use -2 to +2.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 times x. Well, what's x, guys? -2. -2. That's all we're doing there. What's 2 times, Brock? What's 2 times -2? What? Times, brother. What? What? Wait. What? I can't. What?
-2 times 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I like.
What?
Oh, -4.
What's -4 plus 5? What? Yeah!
9.
-4 plus 5. Pick a temperature. -4 plus 5. There you go. So, guys, that's a location, right? That's the point -2, 1. So, -2, uno. Whoops. What the heck? Yeah, I did it. I think I was. Now you got me all messed up, Brock.
Why?
-2, 1. Brock, pick on somebody to help me with the second one. Anthony, I'm going to put, so it's going to be 2 times -1 plus 5. What's 2 times -1?
-2.
Plus 5.
3.
That's my location, -1, 3. So graph it. -1 up 3. All right, pick on somebody, Anthony. Braden.
Yeah.
Help me out with 0. Plug 0 in. 2 times 0
0.
plus 5. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 5 is 5. So I got the point what? 0, 5. So just straight up the y axis to 5. And there we go. Pick on somebody, Braden, please, for 1. Ethan. So it's going to be 2 times 1, right? Plus 5. What do you got? 2 times. Whoa.
Oh, wait,
Whoa. So I got the ordered pair 1 Savion. 1 7's right here. Okay, it looks like we're a little short with our graph. That's okay. Ethan, pick on somebody. Zach.
Yes.
What's 2 times 2 plus 5? 9. Is that a 9er? So 2, right 2, up 9. What's this? 8? No, that's what? 7, 8. Yeah, just 1 up. Now, guys, isn't this what does this say we're graphing? What does that mean? It should be a line. Don't say straight. It's a line. All lines are straight. Guys, when you make sure you draw a line past, I'm going to say this again, past the points you plotted with arrows going both directions. Because why? Why, Zach?
Because it goes infinity.
Goes on both ways forever. Nice job. Okay. All right, we got one more to graph, then we'll start in on the practice. What? Oh, we got to try it. Yes!
First time.
Wait, I can't. There was
crowd
hardly
goes
any
wild.
reaction.
All right.
That's better. Thank you, guys. I feel better. Alexis, don't be so emotional.
Aaliyah,
Worried about
what
it.
numbers do I plug in for x's first?
-2, -1, 0, 1, 2.
Beautiful. Dorian, help me out. When I plug in -2, I have 3 minus a -2. What does that end up being? 3 minus a -2 is? It's 5. That's 5. 3 minus a -2 is 5. -2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 minus -2. Everybody good with that? That gets erased. Move on to the next one. 3 minus, now x is -1. Jonathan, what's 3 minus a -1?
-4.
What's minus a negative? Which is?
2.
4. -1. 4. -1. 4. Mary. Oh, Mary, I gave you the easy one. What am I plugging in for x now?
0.
What's 3 minus 0? 3. 0. 3. Ooh, I can see the pattern. Can you guys see the pattern? Gavin, plug in +1. 3 minus +1 is 2. I agree. 1 comma 2 is my point. 1, 2. X is 1, Y is 2. You guys could write all of these as ordered pairs, right? 1 comma 2 in parentheses as points, right? And the last one. Let's go with Corbin. We're plugging in 2 for x, Corbin. Corbin. 3 minus 2.
He's gonna wear your hair and wear your top. Look. That girl right there. I thought you walked outside and you're standing out there. Alexis, no. Back under your seat.
All right, remember,
Fun.
the Parker process reminds us to extend that line beyond the points.
I got copyright.
So Parker process. Could you graph that?
Yeah.
You guys okay with that? Could you graph it?
Yeah.
Did we talk about slope yet?
We have not.
I'm blanking.
We
Okay.
have not.
Practice.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Aren't plotting points kind of fun?
No.
It's like, ooh, what's it gonna look like? Isn't it fun?
Thank you. Did he say straight line?
He said a straight line at first, and he corrected himself. It is now time to pull out the practice quiz.
My last name looks shorter in cursive.
Everybody have a copy?
Everybody got one?
Everybody got one? Are we letting them work on it, or are we gonna like go over it?
Easy, Mr. Ed.
Let me open that one up.
Domain.
You what?
Let me open it up.
You got it?
I think so.
Okay, guys, look at the first one. Kind of looks like a check mark upside down. All right. Oh my God. Okay, what's domain mean, guys? How much whatever's graph covers what on the graph? Left to right or up and down? Left to right, right? So look at the x-axis. What's the farthest left that check mark goes, or V, upside down V? How far left does it go on the x-axis? I think it was -3. Are you guys with me? Okay, so it goes to -3. Whoa. -3. What's the farthest right it goes? Brock, thank you. Now, does domain deal with X or Y? Now, is it going to be solid? It's a solid, right? So it's going to be what? Less than or, and so it's between -3 and 2, including the points. That's the domain. Now, what would range deal with, guys? Y and up and down. So let's start, again, this is always the smallest number. This is always the biggest number. So what's the smallest that thing goes down? What do you think, Matt? Okay, we're talking Y, right? How far does it go up, Alexis? On the Y axis. You guys agree? It goes up 1 to 1. And it's going to be what? Including those points, everything in between. Now, is this a function? No. Who says no? Is it a function? Ali goes, I don't know. I don't care. I don't really care, Mr. Parker, if it's a function or not.
Yes. Straight line.
Who said it's a straight line?
It's kind of.
That's not a line, buddy.
Wait.
Get him, Parker. Get him,
Oh,
Parker.
it doesn't curve.
It's not a line. It's a V, big guy. Take a breath. It's okay. It's right. Now, okay. All right, now, guys, is it a function? Is there any vertical overlap there? No, is it a function? Yes. Now, what do you say? What's the explanation? Thank you, sir. Guys, is it a function? Yes. Say it again. Guys, remember the vertical line test we did? Do you remember that? Is it hit twice anywhere?
Where?
Where?
She's just being Aaliyah. No, guys, be specific. Yes. Why is it a function? Whoa. It passes the VLT. That just got me hungry because I love a VLT.
Dude, I got it.
I'll go for a BLT.
I said,
But I like a BLT with no lettuce. Just tomato, a lot of mayo.
You know what we used to have at Red Robin?
Ketchup.
What?
I said, you know what we used to have at Red Robin? A BLTA.
What's that?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato, and avocado.
No.
There you go, Sonic.
Yes.
That's too much.
Mayo and avocado.
You think I got it?
Did you like it?
That's good.
Never had it.
There's a lot of mayo.
I got avocado.
Okay.
We have a question.
He's just trying to chime in on something with BLT.
No.
What?
The only
Now
way-
he's making a question.
No,
up.
listen. The only way I knew it was vertical line test. He said it.
What?
I heard it.
That's
Such
why.
a good story.
No one.
What?
I
Okay,
just
thank you.
didn't want to take all the
He felt guilty.
because she got mad at me because
She said VLT.
yeah, but
All right.
that,
You didn't listen to
Mr. Westfall is going to talk about 4.
Never do.
I never listened to you. Oh. Can we write your note to guidance?
Oh.
Actually, yeah. Get out of this class.
All right, are these discrete points? Or are they continuous?
Discreet.
They are discrete.
Discreet.
Because it just lists a lot of points. Did you say how do you know? Because it's just a lot of points. It's not an equation. Okay. So we have 0, -6. We have 0, -6. We have 1, -3. We have 3, 2. We have 5.
Guys, there was a sound out in the hallway. It's okay.
We have 2, -3.
If it's something bad, we'll throw Vincent at him.
Is this a function?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, remind me, what is it you're looking for to determine whether this is a function or not, Matthew?
No 2 points are above each other.
Good, which means they have the same blank value.
What value?
Yeah. Sorry, same x value. If they're above one another, they have the same x value, different y values, right?
Yeah.
You know what you meant. So what are we looking for? Do any 2 x's have the same, does any 1x have the same y value? I said it backwards.
This is why we're gonna get.
Are there, no, listen, you're responsible for this. You know what I mean. Are there any 2 points that do this? Here's an x, it has a y, and it has a different y at that same x. For example, at 3, one of the points is 3, 2, and 3, 5. 3, 4, and 3, 7. Do you see how they have the same, for the same x value, there are 2 y's that get output. Is there ever that scenario here in this problem?
Yeah, look at the points listed. Are there any X's repeated?
No.
No.
Okay. Now you don't have to graph it. I just graphed it for you to see visually that it passes Parker's vertical line test.
Why does mine didn't get put with it all?
PVLT.
Because you're the real VLT. I mean MVP. See how it hits once, right? Passes the vertical line test. Now we don't have to graph it. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. At -3 it has an output of 4. You know what I would look for? All eyes up here. I would look at this one and say, okay, when x is -3, the output's 4. And then I scan the rest of the points and I see if any of the other points have an x value of -3. Because then there will be 2 outputs at that x. Do you agree? Are there?
No.
We're good so far. -1, 2. Scan the rest of them. Beep, 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 beep. What's the problem? -1 for you guys. Here's the y-axis. -1, 2, and -1, -3. Ooh, there's 2 outputs at x equals -1. Do you see it? You see how right there it fails because of 2 points. 2 outputs for the same input. 2 different
Guys,
points.
make sure you're writing that. Okay? You need to write this. You need an explanation. Explain. To get all the points on the quiz.
To be a really thorough answer, we'd say no. At x equals -1, there are 2 outputs. Therefore, or so, it fails the V, L, T.
PVLT.
Yeah.
What's that?
Parker vertical line test. No, it's not. Is he confusing you guys?
I got you.
Thank you. Extra credit if you put PVLT.
Okay.
Okay.
Extra
Actually-
credit.
A lake basketball game charges $8 per adult. There's something missing here.
What?
Is that it? If so, what? Identify the dependent. Is this asking if it's a function?
Well, I think it's a function. Yeah, it's a function.
But now, what's it asking though?
It wants the independent dependent.
Right, but like just looking at the directions. A league basketball game charges $8 per adult. All right. Anyway, what's the independent variable? Blank depends on blank. Zachary.
The amount of tickets sold depend on how much money they make.
The amount of adults is how much money they pay.
Guys, what did we say? Always is a dependent variable with money when money's involved. What?
The amount of money, no. Yeah, the amount of money they make is the amount of tickets they get.
But this is just this family, guys.
The amount of adults
The amount of adults that are there is how much.
This family. Total cost
Yeah.
depends
Does
on
it say it on
what?
their paper? I think there's some directions missing here.
Well, below it is.
It just says if so, identify the dependent.
No, but here's the thing. Like they didn't talk about any family until down here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Let's remake the problem. All right. A family goes to the lake basketball game. At the ticket booth, they charge $8 per adult. Okay. Did they tell us how much it charges for a student?
Just $8. It says there's 5 adults in the family.
Oh, 5 adult. There you go. All right. A lake basketball game charges $8 per adult. Okay. So what if there's one adult that goes? How much is this family of one gonna pay? Aaliyah. $8. How about 2 people? 16. And they're talking to each other. You know, they're a couple of the adults are at Starbucks getting a pink drink. A couple of the adults are at Chipotle trying the new brisket.
It's pretty good.
And so here's the problem. They're not talking to each other, but the amount that the family spends depends on what? How many adults go, right? How many tickets they buy. So what's the independent variable? The amount of adults that go, the number of tickets they buy, right? Number of adult tickets purchased. Purchased. And what's the dependent variable? Well, if 1 adult goes, $8. If 2 adults go, then $16. If 3 adults go, then $24. Total.
Cost per adult
Nah, not per adult. Total.
for the family.
Total
pay, total cost, whatever you want to say.
amount for the family. I guess total cost for the family would be good. For family. This is painful to write on here. All right, there are 5 adults in your family that could possibly attend the game. Is this going to be discrete or continuous? It gets ugly. It gets really messy, literally, if it's continuous. Because then if you have like 1.2 adults that go, ugh,
We're cutting people out.
yeah.
So you can't. What's discrete again?
Discrete means 0, skip. 1, skip. 2, skip.
The continuous is.
Continuous is like 0, 0.00001, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.15798, every number in between. Continuous. Every
It's
number.
like items counted too. I only care about total items.
Could you have 0 people attend the game?
Yes.
Could you have 1? Could you have 2?
Yes.
3, 4, 5,
Yes.
6.
Yeah.
No.
I said
There's only
said
5
behind-
adults.
Somebody said sit yes behind Brock. I think Lucas said it.
wait, why can't we only have 6?
There's only 5 adults in the family.
I think I'll
Lucas spoke.
I don't have any.
What would be wrong if we put 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5? Because we can write domain like that. Why is that not correct? Mary.
It would make it like one continuous.
Yeah.
And shade every number between 0 and 5, right?
Good
Not
job,
just the
Aaron.
whole numbers. Gold star for today.
That's nice, man.
Where would you like the gold star?
Forehead.
On the bun.
Forehead.
On the bun.
That's too far. All right. So, what's the range? Could this family, well, dependent is the, it has to do with the range. So, range is the amount they spend, correct? What's the least amount they could spend? $0. What's the next value? 8. Very good. Then,
24.
The most they're going to spend is 40, because the most people. Hey guys, this is where the whole language of this depends on this comes into play. The maximum amount of money they're going to spend depends on how many people go. So how do I know when to stop the Y's? How do I know when to stop the range? It depends on the last number. What was the last number? 5. How much does it cost for 5 people? 40. Stop.
What if they go to the concession stand, man?
That's a different problem. You know that's going to happen.
But what if you only stay for half?
All right.
What if they pay for someone else?
What if they're good Samaritans?
You got this?
I got this. Okay, guys, we got an upside down V. Okay. Is that a line,
No.
Anthony?
Can't see the line, can you, Russ?
But it looks like a line.
No, Dad. You can't. What? Great. All right. All right. X-intercept. It's where whatever's graphed hits the what, guys? X-axis. Here. Here. Can they have more than one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember. When you list X and Y intercepts, labeled as a point. Okay, so what's my first X-intercept? What's this point here? -3 what? Do I have another one?
Yeah.
Smarter, what's this point? Nice job. There's my x-intercepts, done. Y-intercepts. Corbin hits the y-axis here. Did I hit green? That was weird. What's the the y-intercept, Corbin? What's that location?
3-0.
3-0 is here. We want to go here. It's not 3-0, it's what?
0-3.
0-3. That's it. There's no intercepts. Now, here's the stuff that you guys farted in church on.
It's gonna be alright.
If you don't have a stinker in church, I have. It's not pleasant for anybody. All right. Okay. Let's talk positive and negative. Remember, positive and negative only matters if it's what? Above or below the what? Nice job. Okay. Here's the only thing that matters right now. Is above and below that. Okay, positive. Now, we already said it hits the x-axis at -3 and hits it over here at 3, right? So would you guys agree the positive is from -3 x values all the way down to +3? You guys agree? So, how do I list that? Is that continuous or discrete points? Continuous. So how do I list it? As a what? Compound inequality. X in the middle. What's my low end? Now, why would it not include the points -3 and 3 for x values? Is that above the x-axis? Are those points above the x-axis?
Yeah.
No, they're on the x-axis.
At -3, where's that point?
It's on the right.
X-axis,
It's on the x. It's not. It's got to be above to be positive. So it's going to be what? Anything less than 3, but what? Greater than -3. Okay, those are my positives on that graph. Yes, sir.
Does that also mean that everything negative has to be below the line?
Whoa. That's where we're going right now, young man. Yeah, Zach. Negatives are what? Below the x-axis. Right there. Okay? So we have two chunks, right? Two arms, if you want to think of it that way. I have this one here and that one there. Let's deal with this one. What are my x values from here over? It's got to be inequality, right? What is it? X is less than what? So here's one negative. X is less than -3 because all these values from here are less than -3 going that way. Okay? Now, I don't have to put a compound because it goes on forever that way. And X is what? Greater than? There's your negatives.
There should never be overlap in those two when they're positive and negative. If you read those inequalities, they should never be overlap.
Oh man, I gotta go.
Yep.
All right, decreasing. Now we're not looking at this yellow line anymore. See this yellow line? It's gone. What does decreasing mean? Going down. Where is this graph going down? Well, go ahead, Zachary.
At 0.
Okay, yeah, let me back up. I got ahead of myself. Tell me up, or down, down. Ready? Left to right. Was it still going up after this?
Yeah.
Yep. Up. Do you agree? It stops going up. It starts going down. So it's increasing from negative infinity all the way up until z. Oh, no, we're not talking about y values, right? We're talking about these are x values. From negative infinity up until 0. That's increasing. So I'm going to skip down here to increasing. From negative infinity, so x, I can say x is less than 0. Do you agree? This graph is going up for every value when x is less than 0. Everybody agree with that? I know it's tough. Ready? After that value, it starts going down, 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 down. Still going down? Down, 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 down. So when does it decrease? When x is greater than 0. End behavior, then we'll be done. Ready? As x goes to negative infinity, that means really far to the left. As x goes to negative infinity, y goes to negative 50. I forget how you guys. I teach this in calculus too. How do you guys write that in here?
Negative infinity again?
You say y goes to negative infinity.
Do the rest.
Stop. Everybody stop. Last one. As x goes to positive infinity, y goes to. Does y go to positive infinity? No, y goes to negative infinity. Your homework is to finish this quiz review. All right? Yep. Go and take it. Have a splendid day. We will start this quiz the second half of class tomorrow. We'll finish going over it today or tomorrow first thing.